Alright, let's go.
Alduin? We heard the Dragon Wren shout from here. You defeated him?
Yes, but he escaped. I need to find this portal to Sovngarde.
I feared as much. I thought it was him we saw flying east after your battle.
I need your help. I need to capture a dragon.
We are not warriors. What is overlooked in the Dragonborn is not permitted to any other followers of the Way of the Voice.
I'll worry about capturing a dragon. I need you to help. I need your help to stop the war.
You misunderstand our authority. The Greybeards have never involved themselves in political affairs.
Jarl Balgruuf won't help me while the war rages.
I see. The dragon will lead you to Alduin, but without the Jarl's help.
Both sides respect the Greybeards. They will listen.
Paarthurnax has made the decision to help you. This is the road we have to walk. Even the Greybeards must bend to the winds of change, it seems. So be it. Tell Ulfric and General Tullius that the Greybeards wish to speak to them. We will see if they still remember us. Deliver the message to the warring parties. If they will listen, I will do what I can to bring them to terms.
Okay. Let's start with Ulfric. He has never liked me. He hasn't even let me purchase property in his city, so this is gonna end absolutely horribly, I'm sure.
Balgruuf won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably... Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude.
Speak with Garmar. He'll size you up and see where we can best use your talents.
I have a message from the Greybeards.
It's about time they turned their gaze from the heavens back to our bleeding homeland. What do they want?
They want to negotiate a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
I have the greatest respect for the Greybeards, of course. And the dragon attacks are a growing plague. But the political situation is still delicate. Not all the Jarls are fully committed to supporting me as High King. I can't afford to appear weak. I can't agree to this unless Tullius himself will be there.
Politics be damned, Alduin has returned.
Alduin? The world eater of song and legend? If that's true, well, it changes the situation, doesn't it? Even Tullius may be forced to talk sense in the face of such a threat.
So you'll come to the Peace Council?
Yes. I'll give Tullius one more chance to quit Skyrim with his tail between his legs. And what would you have me do?
Good luck with that. I'm so glad we put points into persuasion.
It's against us.
I am so glad we went into that skill tree. Because God knows if that would have worked if we had not had the skill. Okay, Tullius, he's in Solitude. Let's go. Oh, nighttime. This looks so beautiful. I will never get over the auroras in this game. They are so beautiful. Look at these skyboxes. Yeah. I'm busy admiring the sky, okay? Get out of my way, Vivian. Look at that. This is a skybox from 13 years ago, okay? I need you all to keep that in mind. 13 years ago, they already managed to make skyboxes this beautiful. And then we get modern games where skyboxes look like trash, and I'm like, what are you even doing? Look at this.
They look like you could do with a ripe apple, or a tomato, cabbage, or leek.
So gorgeous. Alright.
Wait, I know you.
No, you don't. Can we sit down here? Sit. Awesome. I'm just gonna wait 12 hours until the next day. Alright. Now we gotta find Tullius again.
Wait.
I'm telling you.
Speak with
Ulfric's
Legate Ricka.
planning an attack
She will
on
determine
Whitehall.
if you are Legion material.
I have a message from the Greybeards.
The Greybeards? What do those old hermits want with me?
They are convening a peace council at High Hrothgar.
Why, there's nothing to discuss as long as that traitor Ulfric is in arms against his rightful emperor.
We need a truce until the dragon menace is dealt with.
They are getting to be a problem. But I wasn't sent to Skyrim to fight dragons. My job is to quell this rebellion, and I intend to do just that. Dragons or no dragons.
Ulfric has already agreed to go. The best time to negotiate is from a position of strength. The dragons are a bigger problem than the Stormcloaks right now.
You may have a point. It's getting difficult to even move troops around without attracting a dragon attack. By all accounts, the Stormcloaks are suffering just as badly. Even Ulfric might see the sense of a truce under these conditions.
You'll come to the peace council then?
Yes, fine. I'll come to this Greybeard Council. For all the good it will do. He'd be insane to try. He doesn't have the men.
That's not what
Greybeards have called a peace
sir.
council at High.
Alright, there we
What
go.
is it, Red God?
I have to wonder. What does the Dragonborn do once he's summoned by the Greybeards? Can the Thuum be taught? Like any skill?
Yes, it can actually. I cannot take this stuff. No, that's counts as stealing. Okay. So we've managed to get everybody to agree. Talk to Angier. Let's go. I hope that there isn't a way to fail this peace council because that would be embarrassing.
So, you've done it. The men of violence are gathered here, in these halls whose very stones are dedicated to peace. And I should not have agreed to host this council. The Greybeards have no business involving ourselves in such matters.
This was the only way to get Balgrov's help.
Yes. Which is why I allowed this violation of all our traditions. But regrets are pointless. Here we are. Take your seat at the council table, and let us see what wisdom we can find among these warriors of Skyrim.
Oh, there we go. Can I talk to everybody first?
I'm glad I finally got a chance to see this place.
I'm here because it's required of me. But there's nothing to be gained by talking to that murderer.
Oh yeah, we're basically asking her to go to a peace council of the guy who murdered her husband. Oof.
Is everyone here? Let's get this started.
If you can arrange an end to the fighting, Dragon's Reach is at your disposal.
What is this bitch doing here?
And so we meet again. But this time I know who and what you really are.
I never thought I'd ever willingly stand in the same room with Tullius again. At least not without a weapon in my hand.
Why do
When has any good ever come from talking to the Empire?
Now that everyone is here, please take your seats so we can begin. I hope that we have all come
No.
here in the spirit
You
of...
insult us by bringing her to this negotiation? Your chief Talos hunter?
That didn't take long.
Here.
I have every right to be at this negotiation. I need to ensure that nothing is agreed to here that violates the terms of the White Gold Concordat.
She's part of the Imperial delegation. You can't dictate who I bring to this council.
Please, if we have to negotiate the terms of the negotiation, we will never get anywhere. Perhaps this would be a good time to get the Dragonborn's input on this matter.
By Izmir's beard, The nerve of those Imperial bastards, eh? To think that I would sit down at the same table with that. Thalmor bitch. Either she walks or I do.
You're right, the Falmer have no business here.
I'm glad we agree on this.
Get out of here.
Alfric, enjoy your petty victory. The Thalmor will treat with whatever government rules Skyrim. We would not think of interfering in your civil war.
Yeah, now get out, get out.
Skyrim will never bow to the Thalmor. Unlike your Imperial friends here.
Now sit down, Ulfric.
I respect the Greybeard's counsel, Galmar.
Legate, we represent the Emperor here.
Sorry, sir. It won't happen again.
Now sit down,
Now that
both
that's
of you.
settled, may we proceed?
Thank you.
I have something to say first.
Here we go.
The only reason I agreed to attend this council was to deal with the dragon menace. There's nothing else to talk about. Unless the Empire is finally ready to renounce its unjust claim to rule over the free people of Skyrim.
I knew he wouldn't
We're
be
here
able
to
resist.
arrange a temporary truce to allow the Dragonborn here to deal with the dragons, nothing more.
Yeah,
I consider
that's true.
Even talking to the Empire a generous gesture.
Are you done? Did you just come here to make speeches, or can we get down to business?
Yes, let's get this over with.
Are we ready to proceed? Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, this council is unprecedented. We are gathered here at the Dragonborn's request. I ask that you all respect the spirit of High Hrothgar, and do your best to begin the process of achieving a lasting peace in Skyrim. Who would like to open the negotiations?
Yes, let's get down to it. We want control of Markarth. That's our price for agreeing to a truce.
So that's why you're here, Ulfric? You dare to insult the Greybeards by using this council to advance your own position?
Jarl Elisif.
General,
I'll
this is
handle
outrageous. You can't be taking this demand seriously. I thought we were here to discuss a truce.
Elisif, I said I'd handle it. Ulfric, you can't seriously expect us to give up Markarth at the negotiating table. You hope to gain in council what you've been unable to take in battle, is that it?
I'm sure Jarl Ulfric does not expect something for nothing.
Yes, that'd be entirely
What would the
out of
Empire
character.
want in return?
Wait, General, you don't intend to just hand over Markarth to that traitor?
This is how the Empire repays us for our loyalty?
Enough. First, let's be clear. This council wasn't my idea. I think it's a waste of time. You are a traitor to the Empire, and deserve a traitor's death. But I at least will negotiate in good faith. Since we're all here at your request, I'd like to hear what you think Markarth is worth.
Winterhold is not a fair trade because Winterhold barely even has anything. It just has the college of it just has the college with the mages, but they are basically independent. Otherwise it's just 4 little hovels. But Riften is just as much of a den of treachery as Markarth. It's just as important to the region. So I'm gonna go with Riften.
The rift would help secure our communications with Cyrodiil, and threaten Ulfric's southern flank.
The Dragonborn has spoken, Tullius. Markarth will be ours. Now we'll see if there's anything behind your talk with good faith.
You disappoint me, Dragonborn. I accepted your invitation on trust in your good name. But it seems you intend to favor Ulfric. I can see now that this is not a negotiation at all.
What?
I know you, Ulfric. If I hand over Markarth, you'll be ready with a new demand. You'll never defeat the Empire, and you know it. But you're willing to sacrifice thousands for your own selfish ambition. Soon enough, I'll have you back under the headsman's axe, and this time there won't be any dragon to save you.
As always, the Empire's fine words are worth nothing.
Stop! Are you so blind to our danger that you can't see past your pitiless agreements?
Here you sit arguing about nothing, while the fate of the land hangs in the balance.
Is he with you, Delphine? If so, I advise you to tell him to watch his tongue.
He is with me. And I advise you both to listen to what he has to say before you do anything rash.
Don't you understand the danger? Don't you understand what the return of the dragons means? Alduin has returned, the World Eater. Even now he devours the souls of your fallen comrades. He grows more powerful with every soldier slain in your pointless war. Can you not put aside your hatred for even one moment in the face of this mortal danger?
I don't know about the end of the world, but this dragon situation has gotten out of hand. If this truce will help the Dragonborn here put an end to that menace, we both gain. Remember that, Ulfric. Now, back to the matter at hand. You know as well as I do that we can't hand over Markarth on these terms.
Show us bones. Where will these demands end?
I'm listening.
We want compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten.
You slaughtered the very people you claim to be fighting for. True sons of Skyrim would never do such things.
Damned Imperial lies. My men would never stoop to such methods, even in retaliation.
This is our homeland, Tullius. All the blood spilled in this war is on your head.
So, Dragonborn, what do you say? Well said. For once you'll actually pay for your crimes. I suppose that's the fairest deal we're likely to get.
It seems we may have an agreement. Jarl Ulfric, General Tullius, these are the terms currently on the table. Markarth will be handed over to Ulfric's forces, Jarl Igmund will step down, and Thongvor Silverblood will become the Jarl of Markarth. The Stormcloaks will withdraw from the rift, allowing Imperial troops unhindered access. Jarl Leila Lawgiver will step down, and Maven Blackbriar will become the Jarl of Riften. The Stormcloaks will pay appropriate compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten. You both agree to this?
The Sons of Skyrim will live up to their agreements, as long as the Imperials hold to theirs. What about you, Elisif? Are these terms to your liking? Speak up! I'm sure General Tullius is waiting to do your bidding.
I have nothing to say to that murderer. General, you've proven yourself a good friend to Skyrim. I continue to trust that you will do your utmost to safeguard our interests.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. I appreciate your loyalty. The Empire can live with these terms, yes, for a temporary truce, until the dragon menace is dealt with. After that, Ulfric, there will be a reckoning. Count on it.
Come on, Domar. We have a lot of work to do.
Giving up Markarth is a heavy price for this truce, Dragonborn. I hope it was worth it.
Jarl Balgruuf, I assume you are familiar with the Dragonborn's plan.
Yes, I'm ready to do my part. Just say the word, and my men will help you spring this trap.
But the difficulty remains how to lure a dragon to Dragon's Reach at all.
Well, that's an excellent question. You haven't overlooked that little detail, have you?
I believe I can be of help here. I anticipated the problem. While you were arranging this meeting, I was busy in the library of Skyhaven Temp, an unguessed trove of lost lore. But the important thing is that the blades recorded many of the names of dragons they slew. Cross-referencing this with Delphine's map of dragon burial sites, I believe I've identified one of the dragons that Alduin has raised up.
Okay, so before we continue with this, I just want to say two things about this peace council. Well, three things actually. Number one, I'm glad we actually managed to negotiate a peace because, oof, that could have gone so much worse, even if it's just a temporary truce. Secondly, I don't think it's really unfair to make Ulfric pay compensation for the massacre at Karthwasten because, I'm gonna be honest, I don't remember what exactly happened at Karthwasten. And I don't really care who was responsible for it, because if Ulfric gets access to Markov, he gets access to the silver mines. Like, Markov is the mining region. So whatever much he's gonna have to pay, he's gonna have it back in no time, just from the mines. So it doesn't really matter all that much. And also, final thing, I'm really glad that Elisif basically recognized that she was way too emotionally involved in this entire process to make a rational statement about all of it. And instead, wait. I love that she recognized that she was way too emotionally involved. And she said, I have nothing to say to this murderer. I trust my advisors, because...
I'm afraid there's a problem. A serious one. I've discovered who the Greybeard's leader really is.
Wait, how did we just lose that dialogue prompt? Oh god, do I have to reload? I have to reload this and do it again, don't I? Fuck me. So anyway, I'm glad that she recognized that she was a bit too deep in the weeds there. And that she decided, okay, I'm gonna take a step back and I'm just gonna listen to my advisors and be happy with what they agree on. So that was really good of her.